Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our Minecraft Let's Play, the Onion Overworld. This is like episode 9 or 10 or something. I'm not quite sure. We've made a lot of progress and did a little bit of work off camera, but I hope that's okay with you all. I made a drowned farm just because I thought it might be useful to have an EXP farm so we could heal our tools. As well as mapped out more area to build a country. Seems to be taking a little while to load in. Not what I usually expect, but it's not bad. I'm glad to be back. Tomorrow we'll be doing a gorilla tag stream. Oh, I don't hear our machine on. Oh, nope, it's still running. We're already at the 80 run. And our farm seems to be pretty efficient, although the sheer amount of tridents is getting a little overwhelmed, if I do say so myself. Maybe time to throw a couple out, or grab as many as we can and heal them. That's always an option. We can condense them into good tridents. Oh,
Hey,
is that
Bruce!
Peanut?
Hi.
Hello, Peanut. Welcome back. How are you doing today?
Originally, I wasn't able to play Minecraft, but I can.
Nice.
Let's go.
We're glad to see you back. It's been a little while.
Yeah. How you doing though?
I'm doing surprisingly well.
A game that I got, that I had mod on, cause I was a moderator. It got hacked like the second day of it being out.
Oh, really?
Me. Yeah, it got hacked like an hour ago.
That's a shame.
Luckily, I wasn't on when it got hacked, cause they have like people's addresses or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Not mine though.
Good at all.
I'm
Well,
too
I'm
cool.
glad you weren't harmed or anything.
Yeah.
I've been doing okay, though. I got my hands on a Totem of Undying.
Ooh.
I can finally make that ReZero Return by Death meme.
Huh. Yeah, this is my first time playing Minecraft in a hot minute.
I
forgot what I was
offline
doing.
for a little while, but I'm back again, and I plan to stream Gorilla Tag tomorrow.
Oh, this is what I was. Okay, I was like, I think I was mining. I have a stack of iron and more.
A lot has happened since you last came on. You remember my twin joined?
Yeah.
Quite a few people have joined since then.
Ooh.
Albeit they're finishing up with finals, but once they're done with finals, they plan to be playing a lot more often.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm just glad to be back.
Nice. Me very happy.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was gonna mention the Ginger Tony folder that was created.
Oh yeah.
So we were thinking of how to develop Ginger Tony's character to be.
Wait a minute. I'm exploring and I see like a dirt pillar. Man-made.
Do you need any tridents?
Do I need any trident? No. I don't have a trident.
Fully healed trident. This trident farm has been a little too good for my liking. So good, in fact, that it's been clogging up with how many tridents come out of it. Sadly, I think I might put it into an item dispenser or make an item this. I just realized that I could just combine the tridents into a fully healed trident, and then keep combining the broken ones into the fully healed trident to get rid of them. Kind of smart. Who knows? Maybe I'll have so many tridents that, you know, like those arrow dispensers that shoot arrows everywhere? Like the redstone ones you make?
Yeah. No, I know.
Maybe I can make one that shoots tridents instead, since I seem to have way too many tridents.
Emerald, let's go.
I also went and got all that ice we needed, which is how I made the farm. You don't have to worry about that anymore. I found a frozen lake. I also found out something interesting about the tick speed. Tick speed seems to
What
be
happened?
very good in the sense that ice grows back very quickly.
Oh my. Hold on. Dude, I almost died.
How?
Bro.
How?
Bro, I fell from like a high height, but there was a block and I got stick drift and my stick drift saved me.
Oh, I came back to our base. The old one?
I'm actually grateful for stick drift now.
I don't think I've ever heard that one
My
before.
plot armor is insane.
But
My plot armor is
no,
kind of crazy.
I've been doing fine. I got a netherite shovel. There are other people in this server with netherite now, though.
Oh.
Yup.
Yeah, me
Been
and
in the
my friend
server
last
a
time
whole
I was
3
on, I was
days and
looking.
already full netherite.
I
There are
haven't
also
been
some
back at our
people who
base.
joined that are not part of my team. They're just loners.
Ooh.
It's gonna be real interesting seeing the lore that happens.
Are they people you know, or are they like YouTubers?
They're acquaintances, but they had their own ideas. One of which even said they wanted to make their own country separate from mine.
Ooh.
Things seem to be falling in place pretty well. Anyway,
Yeah.
about Ginger Tony. We already established that Ginger Tony was one of the elite warlords of the series.
Yeah.
And we figured that he also had muscle dystrophy, because it would make sense to have a character that strong have a nerf. His power is impact and the ability to like absolutely destroy anything he hits, but in turn it destroys his own body as well because it can't keep up with his power. But we decided that with the introduction of God Tony, his previous form, he didn't always have, you know, really weak muscles. Before he was just a normal guy who oh my gosh, I can't speak. Who could withstand the power that he had, and he was caught by a bunch of people, and they injected him with something that ended up making him really weak. The God Tony himself could have probably soloed most people. And the only reason he got caught was because he tried to take out the pseudo god that Groose tried to take out throughout the series. And he ended up losing the fight because he wasn't in his like full prime and got caught off guard mid-battle. So that ties in with that one character I was talking about that we created, Kingsley Quake. He was part of the elite team, and we started working on the elite team. It's actually really interesting. We have a sniper that it's like his whole thing is that you didn't even know he was there. And then, target taked out, shot, I think it was in his lore 8 miles. He landed a bullet 8 miles away from
It's because I found like a perfect location to like build something. It's like a giant lake and it looks beautiful. I'm gonna build like a little log
speaking of
cabin.
which, I wanted to point something out to you. Near our old base, there is an island. And if you were to like flatten that island, it would make an awesome base. I noticed it from the drown farm we built. Unfortunately, we built it off camera because it took like 6 hours. But I mean, and a lot of work. No, we did not cheat any items in. As you can see, all my items are now fully healed up. It took forever. I made my own Silk Touch pickaxe because I couldn't find where you put the other one. But
I
that's
have no
fine.
clue where. I might have to look for it if I get back there, because I haven't been in that base for a hot minute.
I'm at a loss of what to do now. I'm only level 80. I was hoping to get to level 100, but I stopped the grind last night in the EXP farm because I wanted to go to bed and the light from my monitor was just too much. It's keeping me awake.
Like a little nice log cabin that I'm just gonna have sitting here. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything.
Maybe that's what I can do this spring. Make a log
building a nice log cabin.
Or I could go find diamonds in a cave somewhere. I do desperately need diamonds.
Wait, this would be a perfect place for my kingdom. Okay, hold on. I think I may or may not have found a place to settle down for my kingdom.
I actually ended up using every single diamond I had.
I have 9.
I made an extra set of netherite, but I'm just glad that I finally got a totem of undying. I also went out and got 31 wither skulls. 6 of which were already used. I killed 2 withers. Found out that we can't even pick up the item that gives us an extra heart since the thing was turned off. So later I'll have to turn it on. But then that begs the question, would it be cheating to give myself 2 extra lives since I technically beat 2 withers and should have obtained it but didn't?
If someone else technically killed a wither thinking that, then you should also give it to them if you're going to do that for yourself.
I also know that I need to give Pug lives, so I have to figure out how to give just one
just
person
3 lives, that's it. That's all you need to give to him. All you need to give him is 3 extra lives. Now, I do think since he's at 14, he should maybe get more, but I know how much he had lost.
That's less than what he spawned in with. He spawned in missing 4 lives, and I told him I'd give him a couple extra lives for compensation. So I'll probably give him 6.
Yeah, because you don't want him to die that early.
Just because he was screwed over. I already let Pug know in preparation for it.
You know, I'm gonna take a picture of these cords, then I'm gonna head back to our base, kinda. I don't know if it's
oddly man-made. I think I might have found something.
Ooh, let's go.
I also found out something really interesting, and you might think I'm an absolute psychopath. I can reverse engineer and figure out where people are on the map.
Oh, that's absolutely horrifying.
With nothing but breaking a block.
Yeah, I don't think you're a maniac for that. I just think that's absolutely horrifying.
You want to know how I do it? I'll let you in on it.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a random number generator that helps spawn villages, but it also helps spawn woodland mansions, and that same generator is used when you break a block to determine which direction a thing would be. But this random number generator, it doesn't load the entire world in when the whole world is created. The world is also loading in when you load in chunks. So the farther you go out, the more of the world is being loaded in. That way there's not, 8 billion blocks being loaded at a single time. Using that, if I were to break a block, the direction the block would fall would be the last chunk a player loaded. So if I stood still for a while knowing someone else was out and about, they were the only other person on the server, and then I broke a block, depending on what direction that block went, I can reverse engineer and figure out which direction that person is moving.
Percent not complicated at all.
It really isn't. You break a block, you look at where it goes. Follow that direction.
Except eventually there's gonna be so many people who've every single direction is gonna be difficult.
Yes. But if there's only a single other player on, and I know they're moving when I'm not, all I have to do is wait and load a chunk.
Oh, so you could find me right now.
Yeah. It's absolutely diabolical.
Yeah, because I just found 2 really cool pawns, and they are absolutely cool.
You want to know what's crazy about how I got this totem?
Yeah.
I had tier 1 bad omen. Tier 1. And I ended up getting a raid with 6 waves in it. So I got a single totem out of it. I also found out that near our country is a outpost. There's also a
is it by cherry blossoms or?
I'm not sure. It's behind the village. It would be behind the village to the right.
I don't know. Oh, wait a minute! Is there a village right next to that outpost?
Yes, but it's in my country.
Oh no, I've already raided that.
Oh.
I was trying to go to your base. I think I was trying to give you something, and yeah, no, I've been there. I mean, you can go loot it because it might not be the one I looted, but I literally went 1,000 blocks off from your base and realized.
I'm talking about the fact that villager captains spawn there.
Yeah, I accidentally killed one, and I summoned a raid somewhere because I couldn't find a single cat.
Oh.
I have no clue where it spawned in.
Last time I was in there, I didn't see a raid. The raid actually did get down on health pretty well because there was 3 witches, and they kept splashing me with harming potions while a vindicator was out to get me. Oh my gosh. This
Bro, is it me or is allergy
beautiful? This would be an amazing place to build something. 1,000 blocks away from the country, though. But I could totally see a little village being put there. Or someone's base.
Wait, is it is there a, hold on, no, because I think I may or may not know what you're talking about.
It's a cave that goes straight through a mountain, almost perfectly straight. And it doesn't go down at all. It just goes all the way through it.
That's actually cool. Because what I was thinking is the other one that, a house is, hanging off the side of a mountain. And it made me think of, a kingdom and that I was going to build there. Then I realized I don't want to build there.
Oh, yeah. I always get a little confused by people who build their kingdoms in ice biomes. I used to do it a lot, like the snowy tundra areas. But dealing with strays, hard to get food, not many trees, it's just so difficult.
The reason I wouldn't do it is because all my builds would get snow on them and it look.
I turned cheats on
maybe
a little bit, but don't think I cheated anything in. I didn't. I simply just needed a bit
also, Galaxy, I don't think moderator in this, but it says he has a mod or something. Not a mod, but his tier is higher up.
So he ended up getting operator perms. That's really odd. I could have sworn I took them from him. Means he could hack himself into items if I turn cheats on again. I turned it off. I just needed to flip one value to false. And it's the ability for creepers to break blocks. I was sick of them blowing up my base. So now when they blow up, it doesn't break any blocks, but still damages in the same radius.
That's why. Okay, Dude, I didn't realize it at this moment, but a creeper did blow up around me. But for some reason, I didn't realize that it didn't have any like effect to the stuff around it.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
how I
killed
didn't
2
realize.
withers
Like,
earlier. There's some
that's
information I
actually.
don't want Galax to know, but
I don't
I'm
think he's
worried
been on for
about
like a hot.
sharing that information now because it concerns the currency of my country, and I don't want people to get too trigger happy with their stuff.
Oh,
I don't want people
currency,
saying,
my
"Oh,"
thing.
and then getting way too much currency and throwing out of line everything.
Is it just like iron or like gold nuggets or something like that?
Why would it be gold nuggets? Do you know how
I
insanely
don't.
easy it is to set up a gold farm? My economy would be
Yeah.
cooked. It has to be items that
This
are
Amir
not
has like out
easily
like
farmed.
recently. Cause like, dude, I swear I've been sneezing like 24/7, and my throat is like always sore now. I'm kind of cooked. The allergies be hitting different this time. Yeah, that's what I
Although
thought.
it could
but
be allergies too.
I don't. Yeah. It's
I
only been like
know
this for like 3
that
days.
my allergies have also been flaring up because either when I get allergies or I get stressed out due to my high blood pressure. If something stresses me out, which allergies do, the veins in my eye burst and bulge, so my eye turns red or just starts bleeding, and it's absolutely horrifying.
For that genuinely sounds like an experience I do not want to ever see ever. It would be horrifying.
Like, the reason I don't have my face cam on right now is because I actually ended up bursting the blood vessel in the side of my eye, so it's blood red. And I don't want, like, anybody having to subject their eyes to that. I've come to terms with the fact that, like, I don't know, I used to get disappointed when my channel would just flop, but I understand that, like, things happen for a reason. I'm just glad to be here, honestly. Not even just on YouTube, just in general. I'm glad that I got to meet so many people. And I'm glad that YouTube helped me meet more people. Us, it will still continue YouTube as normal, but I don't expect, like, anything. I feel like I really...
Yeah, because for me, I'm trying to, like, understand the algorithm a bit more, because I've been spam uploading YouTube shorts that are kind of brain rot, kind of not, but I gained a lot of subs from that, and I'm like, oh, no, I don't want to be brain rot, but the subs. And then I go on my film arc, you know.
Well, I'm glad to hear that things have been going well.
Although I'm trying not to just do it for the subs, although I already came up with a lot of ideas for YouTube shorts because I send myself the text message of the YouTube shorts.
That's actually
because
a really
I have
smart way, because then you feel inclined to do it.
Yeah, I've already done like I think 3 of them, and I'm gonna do a bit more. But sadly, they're all in Gorilla Tag, and I don't want to be a Gorilla Tag content creator. That's just the one thing.
That's fair. So I've been working quite a lot actually on just everything, and most importantly,
Oh my goodness!
just
On a
character
treasure map,
development.
it shows me what direction your character's in.
Oh yeah, I don't mind if you meet me here. I just ran off in a random direction in hopes that I could find a good cave.
I had a treasure map found, and I can see your location. That means I can see everybody's location in game with just this.
I really wish that I had shulker boxes, but I refuse to open the end yet. There are some people who asked me specifically not to. So I want to...
Yeah, I really need shulker boxes, but I'm gonna die if I go to the end and I know it.
When it
and
comes
since I'm kind of the main
getting shulker boxes, I should be fine. So I could go get as many as I could possibly carry. I'm not too scared of the end. And I'm pretty decent at clutching with a water bucket. I don't know if
also
you've
the
noticed,
direction you're in.
I'm also like
that I would.
I just feel happier in general. I know that probably part of my YouTube channel just falling off is that I was kind of losing myself. Working the job that I did was actually kind of really stressful, and it was not good for my health, you know? But now that I've been out of it and looking for other options, it just feels more peaceful. I've met a lot of nice people over that time. I even got invited to a family reunion because people saw me as family. It's been
Hope
really
everything
nice.
turns out okay for you.
I feel like I've been just getting things back together and really been feeling myself lately. I've even been feeling a bit more energetic, and I lost most of the weight that I gained that I was complaining about. I think I lost about 32 pounds since I quit my job, and it's only been about a month. I don't know if that's necessarily healthy, but it was unhealthy weight anyway, so it must be.
I don't know if it's healthy to lose it that quick, but I mean, lost weight is lost weight, so I wouldn't be mad.
I'm also not sick anymore. Apparently I had pneumonia. But, as all things, you gotta appreciate the bad times because it makes you appreciate the good times even more.
It's also just like experience, and it kind of like kind of gives you like a better outlook on life, because the more hardships that come your way, the less you'll feel that the hardships are like hard, because you'll be like, yeah, because you'll be like, it was tough like, before.
Yeah. If you do hard things, the hard things don't feel that hard anymore.
Yeah, because to face your fears, you have to be scared, and then you won't be scared anymore. To get strong, you will feel.
Sometimes you're still scared, but you know what to expect. You also know that you're capable of getting through situations. There's a certain level of self-love and self-respect that one must gain before they really reach that level.
True.
It's not just necessarily being stronger than your problem. It's knowing yourself that you are stronger than them.
It's also knowing that the problems won't matter once they're over. So there's no use in really working.
Back in the day, actually, like, falling victim. I felt disappointed and stuff when things go good. And I get through hard things, and I just end up being like, why? Why did it have to be me that had to deal with that hard thing? Instead of just accepting the fact that, you know, it was hard, but I did it. And now that I see that I was actually, like, a lot stronger than I thought, and it was just the mentality that needed to be changed, it honestly feels a lot more freeing. Sometimes you just gotta change the way you think to be the best person you can be.
True.
Oh my gosh, I've been lucky. I already found 2 diamonds. Never mind, I have 5 diamonds. 5 diamonds is pretty good. I had 0 diamonds before, but I wasted them all on shovels. I also got a little bit of help with the country. We decided where we're gonna build the palace. We just have to map out the rest of the area. I also just want to
I feel like what you should do is like outline the entire shape of it with like dirt or something, or like
So in my case,
like different colors could like be different rooms.
There ended up being a really spiked mountain, and the entire middle of the mountain was hollow. So I flattened out the hollow area and decided that I was going to build a giant spire inside of the mountain, sticking out the top of it, and then have a path that goes down to a big courtyard where you practice like battling and just have beautiful flowers and stuff. I think it would be best to, instead of making a base that's super duper practical. I want to build something big and impressive that just makes people go, wow. Not necessarily for, like, bragging rights or anything, but I feel like if I actually have a giant palace that took a lot of time, the consequences of the action of attacking, me or people that live there would seem higher, since it seems more sophisticated, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I want people to feel bad for attacking the people there. But the castle itself is not going to be, like, unguarded or anything. Of course, I'm good with the redstone, so I will make defenses.
On a pillager
Multiple
outpost.
lines of defenses that fit seamlessly within the palace itself. Such as a giant lava moat I can turn on and off that'll cover the entire mountain so people can't climb it.
Just pillar up if I really had to. I probably wouldn't because I'm not gonna mess with your kingdom, and it wouldn't really matter to me.
Possibly even a rain of arrows that just rain down on anything and everything in every direction.
If I were to raid somebody, I'd probably raid them when they're online.
Well,
because it would just feel so much.
Yeah, raiding offline could, like, okay, so we've
It just,
developed a crime system,
bad.
actually. We've been working on it while
Ooh.
y'all were offline. I mean, a couple different people that I've been in other Minecraft servers with were talking about how we should do it. And it's if you feel like someone has committed a great crime against you, you can talk to a judge or have someone be the judge or and have jury and bring them to the capital itself. Once they're at the capital, they will be tried for their crimes, and you'll, like, see whether or not they were guilty or anything after we see all evidence. If they are guilty, they'll either have to pay a fee, be put in prison depending on the crime, or have a bounty placed on their head depending on, if they even show up to their trial. If that makes sense.
You add a pillager outpost by an ice biome, by question?
Possibly. I was in an ice biome for a while, and there was a pillager outpost.
It was, like, outside of ice biome, right?
I think so.
Because it's completely looted, and I see XP on the ground, and there's no pillagers.
Oh, that's probably it. Yesterday, I actually built that farm yesterday. And it was by an ice biome, yes.
Oh. Ooh.
I've been feeling...
Am I, like, close to it without trying to be close to it?
Really good.
Because for me, I'm just waiting up.
Eating healthier, exercising. I actually went to Bay Beach because I went on vacation. And I went down to Wisconsin for vacation. And they say it's the land of cheese. But I went there and there wasn't really anything.
Isn't that the moon, for real?
Huh?
Isn't that just the moon?
I guess, yeah. But I was honestly disappointed. There wasn't much to show. There's this thing called cheese curds, though. Have you ever heard of it?
Cheese curds. I mean, I don't think... I've heard of the word, but I don't think I know what they are.
It's like cheddar cheese been deep fried with this breading. And it's supposed to, like...
The only
thing
I
really
think of is, like, the
not
pirate's
bad.
booty thing that I used to eat when I was younger. It was like a snack that had cheese. That's the only thing I can think of for some reason.
Wait, was it like a breadstick and cheese?
No, not even close.
Okay, not like a breadstick. Kind of like a pretzel stick.
No, this was like in like kind of a chip bag. Not really a chip bag because it wasn't like a chip. It was more like a Cheeto, but like white. More white.
Yeah,
It just had like cheese.
some of my friends.
It's
We
not.
didn't go on vacation
I
alone.
know what it is.
I went with my twin and Ario and a couple other people. I went with them on vacation. And they might even have video footage, but I ended up buying this large gorilla costume and paraded all over the place as a giant gorilla,
Oh my goodness.
and took a lot of pictures with people. Actually, people were very excited to see the gorilla.
I would be too. I've never seen a costume of that in public ever, and I would love to. Just a bunch of them raiding the mall with like the Crudes music in the background for absolutely no reason.
Oh yeah, smash and grab.
Yeah, it's just absolutely hilarious. I
Yeah,
watched the Crudes for some reason because a lot of people were talking about it. It's actually way better than I remember.
The Croods was a good movie, but The Croods
The Crudes 2
2,
stuff.
we're not gonna pretend that The Croods 2 exists.
Yeah, a lot of people love the Crudes 2 and hate Crudes 1, but I love Crudes 1 and hate Crudes 2.
Who
It's
likes
just not
Croods
faithful.
2? I've never
A
once
lot of
heard
people.
that. It has to be a crime to like Croods 2, honestly.
I've scrolled upon a lot of YouTube shorts that say otherwise. Then again, it is YouTube shorts, so.
I was gonna say, can you really trust YouTube Shorts?
Yeah, because I'm on there.
Oh, well, I was also on vacation. I got to try this restaurant called like Golden Corral or something. I don't know.
Golden Corral! Oh my goodness, I love Golden Corral.
Really? I gotta try
It's a
it. It wasn't
buffet,
half
right?
bad. We wore our gorilla costumes in there too. People seemed to like us. Even the employees took pictures with us. We didn't
Yeah,
like
Golden
cause
Corral is
any
a.
disturbances or anything. We just thought it'd be funny, and it's honestly nice just seeing people laughing. Restoring
Yeah, I
like
think doing it without trying to like be rude and annoying is like perfectly reasonable because it just brings laughs. It doesn't hurt anyone.
yeah, I like restoring like smiles and kindness back into the earth. There's been a lot of just
Yeah.
internet drama and things going on, and people just forgetting how to be people. And it's nice being
Yeah, it's like.
able to sit down and bring some of that back.
Yeah.
People,
Plus, like trolling that people do has gotten like way too far, and I think like
yeah,
it's just
gotten
not good.
way too far along.
It's just not it's been hurting people, and that's it. It's not good or healthy.
Yeah.
It just makes people hate. That's it. It doesn't do anything. It's like, what's the
And
fun in making everybody?
it's almost sad that half the people we share our platform with genuinely kind of think the same way.
Yeah, because literally, someone I knew like in my class for some reason thought it would be funny just to annoy this one kid who was his friend, and they didn't end friendship, but like he was really annoyed, and I found it really annoying too. But nobody said anything after that. It's just
I don't know. I just feel like
you can't do anything about it.
a little
Just
out
rage.
of people need to dial it back
Yeah.
a little bit. I feel like the internet
Yeah, because like
made a lot of great
pain
things,
funny.
but also
I know.
a lot of pain. It's normalized people doing awful things.
Yeah, like the dream face reveal. He didn't even look ugly. I don't know why people were hating on him. Just like
face reveal,
hating people has just been so normal.
well, people hated on Dream for the Dream face reveal because of some drama that happened on Instagram, but that we will not discuss.
I have no clue.
But it had to do with illegal activity.
Oh.
They mistaked him for
I only
someone
wonder
else
what that would be
because
based on recent years.
But yeah, I don't know. I've never been one to care too much about people seeing my face, other than now, just because I want to be respectful towards people. I'm sure they don't want to see someone with a burst blood vessel in their eye. I don't think anyone would be excited, like real excited to see that. Although I do plan on doing some gorilla tag tomorrow. Maybe even saying J-Man Curly the marathon, where I just see how many hours I can say
Man,
J-Man Curly. Wouldn't
That
that
was
kind
so
of be
peak
crazy?
when you just.
Or should I
If he
do the
appeared, that would be absolutely.
should I do the J-Man Curly marathon tomorrow the second I wake up? Like set an alarm and do it?
I don't know. I mean,
Do you have
I probably
school
won't be able to
tomorrow, or
watch
do
it.
you get off?
Yeah, I got school tomorrow. I got like the awards or something at school.
Oh,
I don't
I
really
see.
want to
Is it your
go
last
because
day
it's.
at school?
No, it's like second or third to last day, something like that.
Oh,
Because I just got next week.
okay. I know
My pickaxe is
that
about to
some
break.
people get off a little bit early. I think that's just seniors,
Yeah.
though, now that I think about it.
Yeah, I know seniors get off like a hot minute early.
I know one of my
Because actually, I don't know why they get early.
Actually, a
I think it's
couple
a
of my
bad thing that they
people
get up.
asked me. Oh, no way. That's what I just found.
What?
I jumped into an underground lake, or an underwater lake, and there's diamonds down here.
Oh.
I just found 6 diamonds. I saw a little magma cube, so I jumped in it for some air and went down to see what I could see, and there was just diamond ore down there. Pretty nice. But yeah, I might do just sane J-Man Curly live stream for as long as possible.
Find a treasure. I'm literally on top of it and I cannot find it.
I want to make some sort of special announcement though if I do, but like before I do it, but I'm not sure what kind of post to make. Not too many people. You know what? As horrible as it is, should I make an announcement with an @ to J-Man Curly's channel so that he sees it? And be like, tomorrow, live, I will be saying J-Man Curly as many times as possible.
10 quintillion times.
How many times do you think I can say J-Man Curly before my voice gives out?
It's kind of difficult.
I mean, last time I did over 11,000 J-Man Curlies in a single video, that video actually had 17,000 live viewers. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
I had
I'm pretty sure
I had the highest point in Gru's history of live people watching a live stream. I had over 100 live people at once. But I will definitely need to get some preparations in place if I'm going to be doing a full live stream where I just live stream for as long as possible, like having a lot of liquids as well as food on hand. The reason I think it might be a good idea for tomorrow is I have people leaving tomorrow. And they are going on vacation for Memorial Day, and I have took it upon myself to stay home because I promised some of my friends that I'd be there for their graduation party or like their school graduation to wish them congratulations. So I'll be up to that. I think that's maybe Sunday. I'm not quite sure. But know.
I know Memorial Day break is like Monday for us. I know that. Like for school, for some reason they're doing the Memorial Day break.
I don't know.
I like Memorial Day.
The question is, would people even
Memorial Day.
be interested? And should I... Okay, here's the thing.
I mean, I'd be interested in just watching a stream of someone saying J-Man Curly. It'd be funny.
Do I do it?
I mean, I can't...
In VR? Or do I do it in my chair?
Okay, that's
I could sit... Well, I'd have to sit in my chair either way. But if I do it in VR, then I could, I don't know.
Myself is genuinely dying from these allergies. I feel like I have to sneeze, but I can't, like, the entire time I've been here.
I feel that, too, although I might actually
sneeze. I sneeze, too.
In all seriousness, though, if I were to start a J-Man Curly, like, saying J-Man Curly as many times as possible, when
Dude, I have tears in my face right now. It hurts.
I should make a YouTube short, shouldn't I? Like, today.
Actually, yeah. It'd be like,
announcing that I will be saying J-Man Curly, just as I promised. When we made that joke all the way back in my first blind Elden Ring playthrough that I never finished and actually deleted the save file for because I didn't know you could make more than one save file. I wanted to try again as a new class and overrode my save file, not knowing I could have more than one. But I think it's okay.
You have to dig like
if I do
in Minecraft
a J-Man Curly live stream, I don't expect anybody to watch, but I do hope that someone honors the fact of the sheer dedication it takes. I mean, last time, 11,000 J-Man Curlies, it took, like, I think almost 3 hours. And even then, I was talking about how I wanted to say, like, J-Man Curly a million times in hopes that J-Man Curly would notice.
What was the counter last app?
I don't even remember, but I think we'll start over. And just see how many times I could say J-Man Curly. You have to wish me luck, though. It is not an easy task whatsoever.
I don't know, like, forever, you know? I couldn't do that. I don't have, like, the brain power to, like, sit there for that long.
It's harder than watching a kid talk about brain.
So, it's harder than watching my YouTube shorts? Yeah.
No, it's harder than listening to my sister give me the lore behind
No,
which is an actual
dude, I hate the
happened.
Italian. Like, the fact that I love brain rot and I'm just a brain rot guy. I hate Italian brain rot. I cannot stand it.
That's crazy, considering just last episode you were talking about it. And it actually having good lore.
Like, I'm already, like, tired of it. All I see is just, like, a song of it
in general.
every word. It says something about, like, a shark wearing blue shoes or something.
It's like... There's red shoes. There's a blue shark with red shoes. I know that because my sister was going into great detail about it.
No. Or walking rails. Like that. Like, dude, I can't. It's gonna, like, be the end of me.
Honestly, I think it's time that we start a new arc where we just make an anti-brain rot.
Yeah.
What do you think
Just remember,
about that?
if you ever
just
hear
make a video that makes total sense. Something really, really, like, simple. and see how many likes we get.
The only thing I really like is Grug, because Grug is Grug.
Yeah, I went on vacation. That it helps explain why I was gone for so long.
Yeah.
But it was a nice vacation. I'll give it that. I did get sick because I ate something I was allergic to by mistake. Someone was like, "You have to try this," and I was like, "Oh, that sounds awesome." And I tried it, and then I couldn't breathe, and I threw up everywhere. But such is the way of life sometimes. Just as a reference, never give Bruce chocolate. His body can't handle it.
Live life without chocolate. Chocolate's not like that important to me.
It's not that important to me either. Says the man allergic to chocolate. People always say, "How do you do it?" Like, it must be so miserable trying just everything vanilla. And I was like, "What do you mean? There's more flavors than chocolate and vanilla."
Bro, what is this?
What did you find?
I walked into a cave, 3 creepers just exploded in a row. It was a chain reaction. I got boosted up by a creeper exploded me halfway across, and then another creeper exploded me upward.
That's pretty rare.
What was that? I'm in a cave trying to find a buried treasure. I dropped into a cave.
In all seriousness, though, we, I believe, have at minimum 5 people in full netherite.
Oh. Yeah, that's a lot of people, man. Why?
What do you mean, why?
I could never go to the nether and get netherite.
If you go back to where our old base was ever, there,
like, I'm just exploring right now. I was trying to find a buried treasure.
There's a new person that joined the server, and they built a house there. A nice log cabin.
Yeah, I feel like we need, like, a, You know what? I'm not even gonna speak. I forgot what I was gonna say.
That's okay. I've been forgetting what I'm trying to say, like, all the time as well. I think that's just, like, I don't know, part of growing up? Not really. Probably more just watching too many
These
YouTube
head,
shorts
man.
and stuff.
Out of my head, man.
I took a break from watching YouTube shorts. It's actually, like, really self-healing. If to just take a minute, or even 20 minutes, just sit outside and enjoy nature for a little bit, it really helps fix that attention span. I don't think I've had a single person join my live stream.
Delta music, just cooked like that.
I don't think a single person joined my live stream. It just feels like I'm honestly just sitting here talking about how I've just self-improved.
Yeah. What? Do you have, like, a music playlist? Because, like, I need to know if I'm the only one with, like, a cooked music playlist, because every single thing is, like, Mario OST, Undertale OST, Deltarune OST.
Oh, I had one of those around when I was your age. It was, like, mostly Undertale with a little bit of Electromania. You should try this. Actually, I could play Electromania. It's copyright free. Here, let me give you a taste of music from my era.
Yeah, because I feel like my music playlist is just cooked, because you're gonna see me one day listening to, like, Skibbity Toilet. I don't know. Like, that's how cooked my playlist is.
If it ever makes you feel bad, you gotta remember that I was back in the era of copyright free. I just gotta make sure that this is copyright free.
Anyways, I'm gonna go
It
over to your location and because I can see
lame.
you on a map. I can't really see you, but it shows you in a corner upwards. So I'm just gonna travel in that specific direction and probably miss exactly where you are.
It claims that it is copyright free, so I'm gonna play it in hopes that I don't get a strike. This is like back in my day what we
No,
listened to.
no, dude, Roblox games had that all the time.
Roblox games? Yeah, welcome back to
Yeah, like,
2010.
dude, I love those Roblox games with that, and it had like effects.
Huh?
Dude, I remember like tycoons that had effects around the screen where it was like, oh, oh, and like a dancing PNG of Shrek with that music in the background.
Yeah, well,
That
Electromania has always been like a really nice, I don't know. It just reminds me of my childhood. There's nothing quite like being, 12 years old and landing a bottle flip with your friends and then playing an
dude, I was
Electromania song as you all freak out. We were so into bottle flipping that we invented a whole game. We waxed one of those like white foldable
I
tables so that it was really
elementary
really
school.
smooth, and we did bottle flip bowling where you set up like 5 or like 10 water bottles or whatever, and then you do a
Mhm.
bottle flip with one of those mini water bottles, like the half water bottles, full of water, and if you land it, it slides all the way across the table and hits the pins set up at the end. And there was nothing like being 12 years old and being the champion of bottle flip bowling. While Electromania is playing in the background, and you got your $1 2 liter of Mountain Dew and a nice freaking Hunt Brothers pizza.
Yeah, kids
Honestly,
used to just bottle in their curse word list was just poopy head, but nowadays you'll see a kid like saying words that I didn't even know existed that mean like the most horrendous thing ever.
unfortunately
It's horrible.
true. It
Yeah,
really
I might have to.
it disappoints me the
Not right
amount that YouTube brain or like YouTube short brain rot, TikTok, all of that just destroyed children and thought that their sense of saying
Yo, I just found a.
whatever because they can is okay.
It's horrible. Like you gotta say, like the memes back then, like Water Malone, were fantastic. You know, it was fantastic.
Yeah. It
That
was
again.
I don't know how to explain it. It was a time where like it was unserious, but not unserious to the point of brain rot. It was more just like
Like
people
I got a
doing
Water Malone
things
to
to
keep.
put smiles on people's faces. And I feel like that's what really fell off. Is that the jokes stopped being there to really
They
help
stop being fun.
anyone. The it just becomes morbid, and then it means nothing anymore. And it's trying to be like it was, but the reason it doesn't is because it doesn't have any soul. There's no soul left in it. Like, jokes nowadays, they're like, I don't know how we get it back to what it used to be. There's no soul. You're not trying to make people laugh. You're not being genuine. You're creating something in the hopes of becoming popular, getting it big. That you just post whatever you think could get a quick laugh, and the soul is gone. It's just corporate. We laugh because people tell us what they make is funny. How many times do you actually look at a brain rot or something and find it funny or entertaining? The only reason people do is because they're told it is. to why I'll always play the fool. I'd rather put smiles on people's faces and be genuine than become that. Why I unironically like I show speed. He's goofy, but at the end of the day, he's just like a person who plays fool and is actually trying to put smiles on people's faces rather than worried about becoming super popular and selling all these products. Like, I don't know.
Okay, I'm back. I had to leave and rejoin for like half a second. Don't worry about that.
Oh, so I was
just wasn't letting me
myself.
talk, but I could. Yeah, it wasn't letting me talk. I didn't realize that.
I was just talking about iShow Speed and how I actually genuinely enjoy his channel. He was also what made me do the Kylie Jenner lip challenge. It was funny, and I thought I wouldn't mind, you know, humiliating myself with the Kylie Jenner lip challenge to put smiles on some people's faces.
It's like the cinnamon stuff, like it. I don't know why people did it.
I did the cinnamon challenge. I even filmed it once.
What happened?
It's not on YouTube. I actually did surprisingly well. I kind of just like ate it.
Yeah.
I have like
you're a menace.
I don't know. I have a chronic.
Although I never had like just straight cinnamon, but I had cinnamon in the face.
I didn't really choke. I coughed a little bit, but I just swallowed it and went, delicious. And people are like, what the heck? Because the other person that tried it, they were not having a good day. And we took the same amount.
I'm trying to like look for you, but I can't find you.
I'm in a random cave. I just ran off in a random direction.
My chords are negative 800.
I'm negative like 1668, negative 2000, and all the way down in the deep slate.
I am nowhere close. Well, I'm actually kind of. But like, the third chord is like. The first chord, I'm like close, but the third one, not even.
I don't know.
Like a cherry blossom biome.
I feel like I'm pretty, I don't know, pretty excited. Maybe I'll do the Kylie Jenner lip challenge again during the J-Man Curly stream. Depends on everything going on. I don't know. I think it's funny sometimes to play the fool. I like seeing people laugh. I like restoring, you know. I also don't want my video to get demonetized, so maybe I won't.
You go back to how they used to be. Like, I don't think the Grug meme is like horrible. I just feel like it's
horrible. It's that it's so overused. It feels
I feel like it's good in moderation. Like, I found an obby that was kind of funny. It was a Roblox obby called, like, an obby that rhymes with Grug. And every time you die, it just said, in a minute, with, like, Grug's face on it. I think that was kind of funny.
Dang.
It was so dumb.
I feel like there's one thing that would really fix YouTube. Fix it back to make it as, not as good as Vine was, but to help. You know, back in the day, when Vine existed, you see two Vines made from two different people, and they were completely different, right? What do you see nowadays? The same meme, stretched along a giant train of people that all want in on some popularity. It stopped being about being yourself and just became, this is popular, I want quick views and to feel successful. It's more dragging yourself across the coattails of other people's success at this point.
Me? POV me? POV me? I don't think that's a good thing.
I think that creativity needs to be brought back. I think that we need to make.
Yeah, because I kind of sometimes have creativity in my YouTube shorts. Like, I'm gonna do like Peanut when in like plot B, and then Peanut went in plot A, and it's just gonna show like plot B is just gonna be like the most wholesome thing ever, and me floating out of the gorilla tag map, and then plot A is just gonna show like zoom into my face, while like a bunch of random scenes play that have no correlation to anything I said.
Well, like that one Groose lore video I made that doesn't make sense yet.
What are you up to, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, is that mine or Galax? I can't tell.
Totally gout.
Oh, hey mine, how you doing?
Wait,
Doing
Bruce, were you in
pre-pop.
this village? Did you like pillar up with some wood? Cause like,
There's a high possibility I did.
I was just wondering what's up.
Oh, nothing much. How you doing, man? I hope you're I hope finals go well.
Finals have been kicking my butt, dude.
Yeah. Things have been going surprisingly well here. I quit that job and I started working on some self-improvement. And I'm actually feeling like really nice.
Nice, that's good.
Work on the Minecraft server has been pretty good. It's sad to see you not here.
I've been so busy, man. Finals have been kicking.
Yeah, I say it's completely understandable. I mean, you've been dealing with finals and all that.
Plus, whenever I do graduate,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get face drunk.
But you can't.
I will, it'd just be illegal.
You can't say that on stream.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're streaming, my bad.
He means in GTA.
The GTA.
goodness,
In
what is this?
What did
Yeah, I
you
just wanted to-
find?
I
gotta
see
go.
like big castle walls.
Oh, is
I
that
got
part
it.
of the country? Wait, what do you say?
It's
What?
not yours.
I gotta go.
I'm like, bye.
Oh, well, I
Oh,
hope
never
you
mind.
have an
It's
amazing
pugs. It's
day.
pugs.
You too, man. Peace.
Jeez.
See ya.
What did you say, Peanut?
I didn't realize this was Pug's base, but dude, I did not realize how big his base was.
Oh, really?
He didn't. I don't know if he's played since we last played. Me and him.
Yeah, he was on
Dude.
yesterday, actually. I think. Only for a
Really?
little bit,
Oh.
though.
He has like a little moat in his plate. It looks so cool.
I came to
What?
drop off a
Also-
gift for some of the new players that joined. And they were like, oh, there's a guy named Pug on. And they were actually kind of disappointed to see him leave. They were like, aw, Puglet.
Why?
Huh?
Oh.
I don't know.
Nothing.
It's just nice seeing active players.
Yeah, because Pug's base is honestly really good. He's making like a kingdom. It's not like a kingdom. It's more of like a bunch of walls surrounding a house, a mines, and like a farm. But I don't hate it. I think it looks nice. Like, he had like a secret thing. He told me he opened right in front of my face in school. Like, when we were just hanging around. And I was like, oh, really? And now I'm at his base and I'm going to go look for it.
Interesting. Well, don't steal
Because he
it.
told me he opened up a secret door. And I kind of want to find his secret door. I'm just curious like that, for real. Oh! Ooh, hold on. Did I find it?
I don't know.
No, I didn't.
Things have been
I just found like a bunch of stone.
going okay here. I think I might make some YouTube shorts in a little bit. Probably around 20 minutes from now, if you'd like to join. I know I want to make one where I explain
It's from.
the whole J-Man Curly incident that's about to
Oh,
go
yeah.
down. But I think I might make 3 shorts about J-Man Curly, tag J-Man Curly in it. That way I have the maximum amount of like stuff. And I want to give credit to J-Man Curly for being the reason, like, I don't know. I feel like he deserves a little bit of credit for things being the way they are now.
Yeah, I feel like
first
J-Man Curly's just
started-
one of those content creators that's just like actually good. Except for the YouTube shorts he makes. You want to talk about those?
Yeah, we don't talk about the.
But honestly, I feel him on the YouTube shorts.
But
I
we
would
also
make
gotta
those too.
understand that people change, and Gorilla Tag might not be his, big
Yeah.
woo
You know what? I
anymore.
completely understand that. I couldn't just do straight Gorilla Tag content for like
I don't think I could either,
as
but
long
at
as
the
he.
same time, I think it's time that, like, if I'm going to work on a YouTube channel, I think it might be time to go all in.
Yeah, cause
I feel like now would
I
be
don't
the
know.
all or
I just
nothing time.
know from what I've heard is that it doesn't matter if the YouTube video is like good and edited. It just matters about the idea, and that's what I just hear thrown around a lot. Is that the idea of the video is what matters most, and
Yes,
if
the
people would
idea
actually want to
is what
watch it.
matters most. You want an idea that people would actually be interested in, but don't let it be fooled that an idea alone can be,
Yeah, it's what makes a video actually popular and good.
yeah, the greatest thing. Because, yes,
Because
an
it kind of
idea
has
can
to
be
just be a
great.
good video as well.
Yes, it could be sort of bland with the editing, where there's not much. That's okay. But it's knowing
If
pacing.
it's
I'm going to teach you something really interesting, Peanut, that someone taught me. There's this thing called pacing in YouTube videos. It's something I don't do often that I probably should be doing. But pacing is very important.
I think I know what it is.
You want,
Wait,
like, almost like a book, where the start of the book tells you exactly what's going to be happening in the video.
yeah.
Then you build up to the conclusion, and you want a dramatic,
Yeah, it's just like a
intense
plot.
part, but in turn, you actually need a slower moving part to balance out the intensity. Too much intensity, you'll look like YouTube kids schlop. Too little intensity, you'll end up being like really boring and people won't watch. But if you space well,
Kind of matters on what audience you're going for. Because if you're going for more of like a audience that just wants to be like talked to, then you'll probably want to go for as little like editing as possible, but just cutting out most of like the really silent bits.
yeah,
Because like there's this one guy who's done only 4 cuts in his whole video, and it's just him working out, and it got like 4 million views. But that's because that's the audience he's going for. It just really depends on your audiences, your editing style.
and I feel like I started Gorilla Tag because I felt like I could get a good audience. And I like Gorilla Tag, but I feel like I might actually start making more IRL videos.
I could see that, yeah. You being like a gorilla in the mall just for fun.
Actually,
like, welcome back to Gorilla
me
Park.
and my twin were literally talking about doing gorillas in a mall.
That would be hilarious.
We
You
have
should
a
do
mall,
it. I would
about
watch that.
maybe-
Like, that sounds like something I would genuinely love to watch.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Like, if you want to, like, recommend... You should, like...
I also want to make a YouTube video for myself, not for anybody else. But it's just like a little short. Just like, hey, you got this. Just something to really like push the fact that I've been doing well through thick and thin. I mean, can you believe 5,000 subscribers? 5,000 subscribers
Quite a bit
is
of people.
honestly awesome.
Yeah.
And you want to know
It's an accomplishment I could only dream of.
You want to know one of my big goals?
Yeah.
One of my big goals is to eventually make a YouTube video with iShow speed.
I could see that. Mine, I kind of just want to do it with Queso, because Queso is just a chill guy. And I love Queso. He's my favorite YouTuber.
Yeah. I feel like making a video with
Like, he
Queso
doesn't edit his videos at all, apart from if there's cussing in the video, then he edits it out. Which, in my opinion, is, like, perfect. I just think he should edit out like a few silent parts, like when he just I don't know, like the beginning of it when he's just sitting there and like, how y'all doing? And then he like takes like he just breathes into the mic for like a good 30 seconds. I feel like that's what he could just like cut out. Cause sometimes I just have to like skip a bit in order to like actually see the video.
Oh yeah.
But I still feel like his content, like 13 million people subscribe to him for a reason, and that reason is because he's like funny and he has like I don't know, he's more of like a variety gamer. But when he finds a game that gets popular on his channel, or he just really likes it, he plays it a lot. Sort
I
of like
feel
that one
like
game where you sell certain stuff that I didn't like watching because I don't like that. Like, I feel like
I don't
Queso
know.
should like go to
I feel like
stuff.
I might try something new.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
should
like I
try to
might
see what
try
works. 'Cause
recording a video almost like I would a live stream, but not, if it makes sense. And make it more of a short form, like 30-minute
yeah,
video.
yeah, you see that.
And uploading it to YouTube
For
as
me, it's sad that the only way I gain subscribers is from YouTube Shorts. Cause like it's the only thing that works, and I don't know what to do. It's like I want to make long form content,
you know why
but they
it
get like
works.
10 views, and I put a lot of effort into them
You know why it works?
just to get like 10 views. I put like 0 views or like 0 effort
Consistency
into a
helps.
short, and I get like 1,000,000 views. Wait, what?
Consistency. That's why. In
True.
your mind, it's
Yeah, because I
easier to
uploaded
make
like
a
3
YouTube
YouTube
short than
Shorts
it
in
is a
one
video
day.
because it's short. So in turn, you could make more of them. And you say, okay, I'll just
True.
post like 5 YouTube shorts. And that's okay. And you get a lot of views and you get a lot of subscribers. And people are loving your shorts. But then you post a long form video and it doesn't get that many views. And the reason why is because you haven't posted a long form video in forever. Now, if you just switch up your game and say, okay, I feel like making 5 long form videos this week, all of a sudden everything changes. And it just becomes so much easier.
Kind of, but I'd have to like pre-edit them because I get distracted quite a bit. That's kind of me thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I found the house because I'm at our base, by the way.
Oh, and yeah.
I see it. It looks kind of nice.
They were very worried about
Okay,
people
hold
going
on.
in there and stealing their stuff.
I hope no one does steal their stuff. That would be horrible, you know? Like I would never.
Could you be honest? Was it you that took 2 wither skulls from me? I have no idea where they went.
Wait.
Did you at any point take wither skulls from me on this
Nope.
server?
I haven't been on in a hot minute. If you look at how long, like when someone was last on, because I have mine enabled, I haven't been on for like a million years.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you mean like the chest in like the front of our base, right? Like inside our base, where I said it had like 3 skulls and like 4 soul sand.
Not that. So,
Oh, okay,
at
because
one
you told me to
point,
put it in
I
the ender
came
chest, I
home
think,
with.
and I have it in my ender chest.
At one point, before Galks found our base, I think.
Yeah.
We had
The
several
Galks did find our
skulls in
base.
a chest. And then I came back, and there was 5 skulls. And
Oh yeah, that was not me. I still have no clue who that was.
that was the whole spark of what sparked me to, like, start my country.
I'm a caveman. I have a lot of deep slate on me for like absolutely no reason at all. I should not have this much. Gunpowder. I'm probably gonna head out soon because it's getting time for me to like head out.
Alright, well, I
think
just
I'll head
actually
out.
got back to my country. So I'm probably going to take a little break too. Make some YouTube short content. Maybe even a long form YouTube video. Who knows?
Okay. DM me when you start filming the YouTube short, because I'm gonna be doing something, and I might not get the DM for quite a
Oh,
bit.
I was
'Cause,
gonna say right now. I'm literally just putting all my things in the chat.
I have to do something.
Okay. But yeah, the thought is just to have, I don't know, a little bit of something.
Because I kind of have to go eat, kind of. It's like eating, but like, I don't know. I have to eat and take a shower, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I made that so complicated. By saying eating, kinda. Why did I say eating, kinda?
I don't
What does that
know.
even mean?
It means eating
Listen, I don't know
plus
why I say
whatever else you feel like doing. In all
Dude, my nose
seriousness,
is like
though, I
stuffy.
hope you have an
It's
amazing
crazy.
day. Please take care.
Hope you have an amazing day too.
Thank you.
Dude, my nose is like dying right now.
Yeah?
Like dead, man.
Got over 3 stacks.
Anyways, I'm gonna head out, man. See ya.
See ya. Alright, everybody. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you all are having an amazing day. Please take care, but as of now, I think I'm gonna go film that YouTube